you. I am just waiting. There we are. Hello, YouTube. We are live again. So this little video, before I pull the cards, is called How to Find Out the Name of Your... I've been using this to find out my oversoul, and so everything that I'm about to say, you can absolutely interchange to find out the name of your oversoul as well. So your higher self has a frequency which at the center of it has what we call your essence, and your essence is about 3 frequencies that make up the truth of who you are. So your essence is going to be contained in any lifetime that you have, wherever you incarnate, whatever type of life form that you incarnate as, whether it's a humanoid life form or, you know, you're an octopus, you will have the essence of your higher self flowing through you. Okay, so the first thing to find out the name of your higher self is to really be able to feel the energy of your essence. So the energy of your essence is going to be, mine is truth, okay? It's going to be the way your life has been. And it's going to be an energy that runs through all the challenges and all the achievements that you've ever had, okay? And the reason that this is important is if you're trying to communicate with your higher self to find out what name he or she goes by, you need to be able to know that it is your higher self you're connecting to. And the only way you're going to do that is if you're actually connecting to your true self. Your true self, your higher self is the same thing. So that's the first thing that we believe you need to do. The second thing you need to do is to make sure that you have a clear focus that is pure. So when you're wanting to find out something such as a guardian angel name or the name of a spirit guide or the name of your higher self, or something that is outside of your current awareness, you need to make sure that your mind is really behaving itself and that you're not filling in the gaps with your mind. So a pure connection, we would suggest, is best done in deep meditation before you ask the question. So if I really, really want to find out something that I've got no way of knowing, such as the name of my oversoul, the way that I do that is I go into a very, very deep breath-focused meditation. And at the deepest point, when I am in my I am state, I will ask the question then. So that is the second thing you need to do if you want to find out the name of your higher self, the name of a spirit guide, or even the name of your oversoul. And the third thing that you really need to do is 100% accept the answer you're given. Even if that answer changes, if you are given a name that you've never heard before and it comes in a very deep state of breath-focused meditation with a pure intention to find out the name of a guide or the name of your higher self or the name of your oversoul, you must trust that, because if you don't, you really can't do anything else. And for me, the 5 final message to get the name of your higher self is it is usually a name that you have known since birth. It is a name that you have either called yourself or other people have called you that is different to your physical name, but similar. So my higher self's name is Sarah. And ever since I was a little girl, I identified with Sarah rather than Sheila. And that is very, very common. Whenever I do higher self connection readings, that is always the way that I do it, is I look at the name that the individual has identified with, and usually their mother nearly called them that name, or it's a name that they always were drawn to. That is very, very common as well. So we are going to wish you fun with finding out what your higher self's name is. And you can also use this to find out the way that you really look as your higher self. Now, I do help with both of those things in my higher self readings. I have the ability to see your higher self, hear your higher self, channel your higher self. And they really want you to understand that you are them and they are you. There is absolutely nothing that is being hidden from you, but it's very important that you trust the messages that you get. Okay, thank you. And I've got one final message as I sign off from YouTube, and that is our higher selves do want us to grow in our physical life. They do want us to take risks. They do want us to be spontaneous. They do want us to change our lives. The last thing our higher self wants is for everything to stay the same. So if your life isn't changing, I'm going to suggest to you that you're not listening to your higher self. And I will tell you what's going on for me as I've spent the whole weekend walking miles. I was up in the hills this morning, walking miles and miles in the snow, because that's what my higher self wants me to do. And I can tell you I'd have been much more comfortable staying home, but that is not what our higher self wants. So I'm sending you all lots of love. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. Lots of love from me, lots of love from them. Goodbye for now.